Welcome to the I Told Dylan I Couldn't See the Stain on His Shirt, but I Really Can in the Shot podcast. It's only fairly noticeable, and why does a $17 shirt say it's stain free and it stains every fucking time?
Yeah, Carhartt.
If it's black, it's mustard.
Bro.
If it's e-juice.
So comfy too. Like, I'm so sad.
The chunks. I could have worn a matching shirt. We could have been the Carhartt burgers.
Do you have an orange one?
I don't have a cool.
We do both have pockets.
I have a pocket. This is a Dickies. This is like what would Dickies be? Dickies is like
this is Target. That's
everybody.
Walmart.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Actually, that's not fair.
If I see you at work and you have Carhartt pants, I'm like, wow, cool. Those are fucking cool.
My Dickies pants that I have at work are pretty nice too.
Yeah, but then I have Dickies pants too. Mm-hmm. We look like poor kids.
Yeah, which is actually kind of bullshit because the Dickies pants I have are just as much as the Carhartts. I mean, they're a little bit less, but they're the same.
But
they're
we're posers because we're wearing Carhartt t-shirts because we can afford those, but we can't afford the Carhartt pants. We wear the Dickies pants. We're like the kids in the bedroom wearing the Dickies clothing with a poster of a guy wearing a Carhartt shirt. We're like, someday I'll be able to afford those pants. You know, like
yeah. We're
not quite there. Like, I can't afford the jacket. The jackets are like $360. I can't justify
That's silly,
that.
But we also don't work in the tundra. We don't need those.
I want to look like when I'm getting things at the gas station and I see other men who do manly things and they have Carhartts on and beards and they're doing
which is like 75% of the population.
Right. I can't grow facial hair and I don't wear Carhartt, so I'm like, man, he looks super cool and tough. Like he sorts logs or something for a living. He's like, gotta go in the woods and make sure they're all in the right spot.
You know, it's weird because I feel really awkward because out in Spirit Lake and Rathdrum, that gets even more bodunk in that area, the grocery stores.
You have to,
and I look like all of them, especially when I'm coming home from work. I got boots on, I got Dickie work pants, I got the flow form, I got beanie. I'm dirty, I'm grimy, I look like a man.
Right.
And I get treated like shit still. It's like they know. It's like they know, hey, we get it, bud.
That you're just wearing an outfit.
You're just working. Congrats on your uniform.
Because the difference is you're wearing an outfit. They wear that. Like, they get out of that and they get back into a clean version of that.
They go to dinner on a Saturday after not working at all in boots. Hey, if you're doing that, relax. Just take a day and wear flip-flops.
Maybe they're doing that because they need to always be ready for working, though. Like, they have such a lifestyle that, like, when they get off work, they still got to go, like, change the oil in the thing. You know what I mean?
That's
and
a lot.
The tractor's
Leroy.
Loose again.
Leroy. He does not wake up and put on normal clothes. He wakes up and puts on work clothes because he knows at some point in that day, he will be working.
Work will be getting done.
I think he sleeps in work clothes.
See, I can't do that. As soon as work is over, I'm head to toe in like sweatpants.
Yeah, you're gross when you get off work. You are.
Is it gross that I relax? Like I just completely let.
Because I know you and I know you're not gross. I know it's not gross.
But you're saying to people who don't know me, it's gross.
If I don't know you and I see you and your lupus-ridden girl walking through Walmart on a casual day for you guys because you don't give a fuck, and that's fine. That's great. If I see you in a Walmart, I'm gonna be like, we do. They belong in Walmart,
right? We look like dryer lint.
But also, I just shaved, so not even 24 hours ago, I looked like a homeless, like redneck worker.
See, you need facial hair, and I need to stop pretending like I have facial hair.
I need better facial hair though because it grows long.
Okay, so do what I'm attempting to do. Only shave where it's patchy, and do like some cool like 98 degrees like line on your chin line. You know how they do like black dudes do really cool ones where it's like
but I'm not and I have a shitty jawline as you do. We don't have good jaws.
I don't have a bad jaw. I'm just fat.
That's
I think
true.
when I'm thin,
you might have a good
when
jaw.
I'm thin, I have a good jaw. When I'm fat, it's just moon face, fat back. You know what I mean? It's unflattering where I keep my weight. But hey, they told me at Biolife that I lost 20 pounds today. Also, feel like fucking shit because I went to Biolife today.
Yeah, but you got that change.
Dude, $200.
Got them buckets.
$200 just
buckets,
for some
ducats.
16-year-old girl to suck some juice out of my arm. I mean, that's
They're letting 16-year-olds stick you?
Dude, phlebotomists is what they're called. Like, it's the mostly women or weird gay dudes with half ponies that go learn how to pull blood out of people. I don't think it's that hard to become. I'm not talking shit about it.
No, it's not.
It's quick.
You can do it.
You can do it quickly.
My mother worked in a blood lab. Like, it's
so it seems like
no offense,
it's little girls and old women who are working there because it's pretty fucking easy to do. But yeah, some of the people I'm just like, okay, like they're young and coming at me with a fucking needle, dude. It's you got to be cool with like people just fucking jabbing shit in your fucking arm.
Yeah, I'm always lucky though. I mean, as you can see, I'm pretty visible. So if
Yeah.
they miss me, it's like go get someone else. I don't even want them to retry. It's like if you miss this, you're Shaq at the free throw line. You need to just stop.
Yeah, you have to be. They're like pilots. Like you have to be like
Not female.
100%. Well, yeah, that too. No, that's like sushi chefs. They won't let females do sushi cuts because their like body temperature's too high. I thought it was like the craziest thing.
Is that
ever.
real?
That was real. Someone told me I was dating the sushi chef, and she was like, "It's really like a big deal to be a female sushi artist or chef or whatever." They're like sandwich artists at Subway. They want to call themselves not a chef.
Yeah, no, you roll spinach around raw meat.
Right. I get it.
Chill.
So it's like in Japan, it's taboo to have like no females are learning to make sushi because none of the sushi masters are like down with that. Like that Euro dreams of sushi, that sweet old man that's like, yeah, I love sushi. Super misogynistic. As soon as the camera turns off, he's like, get out of my way, cunt. Like, get away. You're warming the fish with your menstruation. Just
yeah, dude, what is that?
super flagrant. Just fucking hate women. Like, they don't want black people or women in their country. And I'm like, I get it. But
your
like,
womb is to warm my spot, not
that's
my fish.
So yeah, the logic behind that is that their body temperature is warmer, which I didn't think that's even true.
I think
Japanese people just refuse.
I think we're all just 98.6 degrees.
I mean, at this point, we can
Isn't
all
that
agree
kinda
that
like...
Japanese people just are like the Scientologists of the earth. They just disregard science. They're like, no, we got to kill the dolphins because they're competing, with us to eat all the tuna in the entire fucking world. And we, whoops, Fukushima, I'm sorry. And, women don't have rights and, throw away the babies. And it's just, they don't give a fuck, dude.
They don't give a fuck.
I mean, respect. Japan, you guys are fucking nuts.
I mean, you're better than China.
Yeah, China scared me. Okay, you need to chill.
Yeah, they're getting a little wild. Are they? Actually, I have no idea.
I almost talked Leroy's son into doing Winstrol this week, which is a steroid. I almost convinced him to inject steroids into his body just on a casual break. He was like, I need to get big. And I was like, I can teach you how to get fat. He's like, I can't keep weight on. I was like, we're having like the fucking, it's just, for a little bit, please stop Granite Shop podcast. It's work shit. But this kid's trying to get fat at work and we're eating cupcakes at the fucking meeting. I was like, you need to eat like more of these and do squats, dude, and you'll be good. You'll gain weight. And I was like, I waited till like the break was over and we're like looking over the paperwork. I was like, I felt, hey, like one of the sketchiest moments of my life. I was like, hey, if you like tried steroids, I like felt like a steroid dealer, but I was doing it as a purely educational thing. I was like, hey man, you do like one cycle of Winstrol and your body will like probably get huge and you'll probably stay huge. Like I was like, look at the chicks in fucking MMA that shoot it up. Like they stay jacked. Like Chris Cyborg looks like a pit bull, It's like if you do a couple cycles of Winstrol, you'll probably be good. He's like, all right, man. And then I went to pump the brakes, but the conversation ended and he was like seriously considering it. I just walked away with like,
he's gonna like Google it and be like, what the fuck?
He's just gonna come in jacked and be like, thanks, man. His voice is all different. Like, you're totally right about the Winstrol. Like, so that, that's very fucking sketchy, but if he shows up jacked, that's why.
Well, we might need to just let him know.
Like, hey, by the way,
don't
Josh was
actually
kidding.
Go meet a guy to get this stuff. Like,
yeah, don't actually go buy Winstrol on the street and shoot it in your ass.
You're setting bombs.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Setting timers, setting bombs.
I came in as a joke, but I don't think he understands me yet because he's young. So he was just like, oh, cool. Like just, oh, I didn't know I could just do steroids. I'm like, oh, God.
He's figuring it out.
Whoops.
He's figuring it out.
Oh, my God. Excuse me, dude. It's still fucking
cough.
allergy season here.
Oh, yeah. It's not, hasn't even like fully started.
I didn't even
yet.
fucking have, I didn't know I had allergies. And then I'm just like, why do I feel like shit and my nose doesn't work? People are like, you have allergies. I was like, well, no, I don't. I took a 23andMe and it said I was like perfect. And they're like, no, you have allergies for sure. Like your eyes are red. And I'm like, no, it's because I'm high. Like, well, if you can't breathe, it's because of the tree pollen. But I for sure have it, dude. I need to get on some Claritin D.
You write it out.
Something else.
Don't
You just write it out. You raw dog it. You don't give a fuck.
I've been dealing with it my whole life.
Have you ever experienced taking a Claritin D? What if you like totally are like
I used to
a
take
different
Zyrtec
person?
all the time. I'm sure they work. I've taken allergy medicine before when it's really, really bad, but I don't like. It's like ibuprofen. If I have a headache, no, not at all. It's an antihistamine, right? Is that what that is?
No, that's a Benadryl. That's what I take if I have like a bee sting, or not a bee sting, but like a shrimp. Like if a shrimp stung me, I'd have to take a Benadryl.
I guess that's kind of what Claritin D is. I mean, allergy, right? You know what I'm saying?
True. I guess I could say
I'm
my
not
life
as stupid as I look. Speaking of which, so we came and established that, what is it? The makeup. we were
So
discussing
you went to put on the
that.
headphones and it looked like there was like skin on them, and I was like, oh,
Yep.
I thought they were like,
Someone with like,
but it's makeup, and we were like, oh, it's foundation. He's like, no, it's concealer or blush or something, and we realized
foundation.
that we're makeup experts.
Yeah.
And he was doing some educationing on me.
I wasn't. I was guessing.
You were guessing. So you put on, what do I put on first?
Foundation.
Because
the foundation is your
foundation.
primer. It's your base
Wait,
coat.
whoa. A primer is different than a foundation, though.
On a wall? Like
on a face. A face is a wall, and a wall is a face when we're talking about
That's
makeup.
what I'm talking about. So if you primer this.
Then you do foundation, I think.
Then-
they have like a...
Then
there's
what would you
toners,
put?
too. There's toners, dude.
What would you
prepare.
put on your face before
Later comes
foundation?
A primer. But
I
not
don't-
a foundation.
Do they have? Is the primer a
Fuck yeah, they
makeup
have.
thing?
Yeah, it's like probably a spray, I think. For sure, it's like a clear spray. And it makes their face like super
Sheen?
shiny. Yeah. They look like a baby that just came out. And then the next step is a foundation.
Okay.
Which I think is either a powder or a liquid, but I'm not sure.
I think it's like a.
I think it can
I
be
actually
both.
think it's some sort of matter that doesn't really have a.
It's like a formless.
It's weird.
It's like oobleck. It's
Sometimes it's in a like a tube. I think that they roll
it's like
on.
$50 and it's this big.
Yeah, it's insane.
And then you go foundation, and then they look fucked up. They look like kabuki mask fucked up.
Yeah.
And then they take out that little anal thing, the thing you use to like do contouring with. It looks like an
they
anal
like
bead,
cones.
the top of a foam cone thing. It's like an ASMR
What is that?
tool.
What
It's for
shape
like
is that?
it's for like making the things, and then they get like a highlight. I think the highlight is next. I think then you
know a lot more than
see.
I do.
I flipped the script.
Yeah, you
Turns
did.
out I actually might
Yeah.
know how. And
I
then,
think you know a lot
then
more
you
than
draw.
I do.
They draw on their fucking face, and they like mad fucked up, like Lion King still. Then it's like they still have the powdery weird face, and then they got lines. Super fucked up. Like you walk in on someone doing that, you're like, all right, well, I need you to move out in 30 days.
Yeah,
like if you
seriously.
didn't know. And then you rub all that shit in.
Do they? Wait.
I don't know. Maybe you don't like rub
I think it's a base.
you don't like take your hands and rub it all in, but you like fix it somehow, and then it's like hairspray. You like have to seal it, I think, or maybe you're toning. I don't know. Maybe the toner is. Maybe the tone. That's for your feet. You're spraying something on it, maybe, and it's like hard, like a mask. You know, like ding ding ding. At least that's how I would have it.
Yeah. Might have to try. I don't know. Might have to. Please stop makeovers.
Next week we're just gonna do each other's makeup, just super fucked up tranny makeup on the podcast. We're really unlistenable though, because it's just like fumbling through shit.
Well, and having no idea. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, why the fuck is makeup so expensive? It's just because
I don't know.
If you notice that like
Propaganda.
female products are just more expensive, and it's just like companies are like, hey, it's because women are fucking dumb, dude. It's pink, just buy it. Like everything, like a tampon, like it's just piece of a shirt with a string on it. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Shove this up your pussy. $8 a pop or something like that. I mean, Jesus
They are
Christ,
really
I can get a
expensive.
hot dog for less. I can get a hot dog for less than a goddamn tampon, man. Anything pink, they're just like, well, they're idiots. We'll charge them more money.
Oh, that's a good one. That was funny.
It's just a pattern I've noticed. Like you talk to any girl, they're like, yeah, like some shit like the women's deodorant doesn't work, too small, way too expensive, smells like lavender.
I think if you really got down to the base of it, where it's not funny at all, is the fact that it's been advertised that way. It's the way it's advertised. For women to always be done up, and so they're like, well, it can be expensive because they feel like they have to buy it.
They don't have a choice.
They don't have a choice.
They've cornered the market.
Otherwise, they'll be alone for their whole
Tampax
life.
fucking
And you probably
genius,
will
dude.
be.
We should buy stock in Tampax, dude. We should try and get Tampax sponsor the fucking podcast. We got money to spend.
That'd be cool, dude.
They don't need
That'd
our
be a fun ad.
You don't really have to ad. They don't really pay for ads though. If you're a tampon company, you're not advertising.
Oh yeah, they do.
I don't think you have
You're
to.
just not watching the right shows.
I don't think you have to.
I think you do.
I
Because
mean,
there's so many different kinds.
Here's my marketing.
You're still competing.
If I'm the CEO of Tampax and I'm like, here's our marketing strategy, it fucking exists. Pussies exist and they bleed. We make tampons. Just hey, Tampax, we exist. That's my marketing campaign.
There's lots of tampon commercials.
Okay, there's holes in my theory.
Yeah, lots.
Well, I haven't ever seen a Tampax.
Well, there's holes in.
What's the
a lot
plot
parts
of a
the story.
tampon commercial? You're
Just
an expert
cuteness.
on these. Just cute, just butterflies with like
No,
little
yeah,
pussies.
yeah. It's soft. It absorbs a lot.
Do they show it?
Compare,
like, do they show
they
the
do
insertion?
So like in a diaper
Oh,
commercial,
yeah,
they do
it's
the
like the
blue
blue
dye.
liquid.
Yeah, they show. They're like, look at this motherfucker right here.
Dude, we should make realistic tampon commercials and pitch them to Tampax. We'll use women we know, and
this could get very traumatizing. I already have a story in my head that I have of someone that I dated a long time ago.
Like someone needed you to put one in
No,
for you?
no. It was just a girl who didn't have a tampon. So you could go that way. Like, you should never be without. So you should always have the spare. You're at a store and you don't have any.
Where were you that she didn't have
I
one?
wasn't there. She was on a bus coming back from a wrestling tournament.
Ooh.
And not good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She's like, yo, pull over.
That's the story I remembered. She told me that, and I was like, that sounds like the worst fucking. I would rather shit my pants than bleed out of my dick hole in front of everybody.
Yeah, dude, having this.
And have to like hide it.
Yeah, you're like, I'm on the bus and I got the smelly greasies.
All a bunch of fucking
Dudes.
little wrestlers that just got done wrestling, and they're all
like smelling the air.
They're like already jerking each other off just because they're like, just wait till we get home. Don't finish here. Finish when you get home.
Because they're fucking wrestlers.
This fucking teamwork.
I can smell what the day is.
Yeah. They just all just perk up like bears.
No, but we make a realistic commercial.
That's what I'm saying.
Them.
You do that and make it like an anti-marijuana commercial. Just make it black and white. And
I was gonna go super analytical. Like, here's how they work, and just make it like low key, like softcore.
Okay.
But like kind of
sex
gross.
ed almost.
Like, but kind of gross, too. At the same time.
It's all of it's gross. Even the
fucking
cute
gross.
ones.
Yeah.
It's gross. I mean, it's gross. It's fine.
It's
you do
gross.
it.
It's
It's not shameful. I've bought tampons before, not for myself, of course.
Okay, but did you walk in, just get the tampons, and walk up, make eye contact with the person, pay for them, and leave?
Yeah, you go. The trick is, you make sure you go to a cashier that's a woman.
I mean, it's not weird.
Because, no, not at all. But I'm saying,
like, why is it? Why
the only way I
think
think it could be because they're fucking bitches.
Well, it's like I don't have a vagina. Like, this isn't weird. Like, hey, it's for someone else's vagina, obviously. I mean, in 2021, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. But, like, historically, it wasn't like,
Historically.
But, like, younger, I would do the thing where, like, oh, I have to go buy tampons for someone, but I should probably get 90 other things, too.
No.
So that I don't know what in my brain, how that is better. It's like, well, I'm also getting celery. And they're like, yeah, but you have a pussy. You wouldn't be buying this if you didn't have a vagina.
You got 2 tall boys and fucking a pizza
like,
pockets.
Bro,
and
I
some
cannot
tampons.
go to the store and buy tampons. They're going to think that I have a vagina. Dude, that's not chill, dude. Like, no.
Oh, it's like buying condoms. See, I did that with condoms.
It's
the
the
first
exact same thing.
couple
The
times
same
I bought
move.
condoms. It's like
Do you buy them alone? You don't buy them alone.
You put the first few things up. You put the condoms in the middle.
Okay,
and
but
then
when the
first
condoms are in your pocket and you're going to the checkers, are you picking a checker based on who you want to know? You're exactly.
Yeah.
Way too much forethought.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, well, if I get the old lady, she's gonna be like, ooh, and if you don't want to get the hot chick.
This is embarrassing.
Because it's embarrassing.
Because it's like those are normal.
If you're not getting a Magnum.
Well, not really. That was another thing.
Then you change
Were you ever worried about your penis size?
No, never.
Not ever. Not because you're confident in it, just because you didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm sitting back here like this. Both. Okay.
Both.
Cool. That's a good answer.
Not self-aware. Don't give a shit. And it's never been
self-aware.
insulted about it. Yeah. My self-awareness is like Swiss cheese. There's certain areas it's just missing, and then certain areas it's cranked up to 11. Like,
You shower aggressively.
I shower.
That's a good self-awareness.
Really fast, and it's very unnecessary. And I'm either gonna die in a car crash or in the shower, because when I'm in the fucking shower, it is like there's a clock ticking in my head. Like, it is. I don't know why I shower like I'm in jail or the military. Yeah, I shower like there are 10 black dudes jerking off right behind me, just waiting to use the shower, and I'm like, okie dokie, let me just get fucking clean and get the fuck out of here, dude. Like. The entire San Francisco 49ers are like, yo, you done, dude? Like, that's how quick I'm. But I'm thorough, but, like, I don't know why.
I'm quick, too.
But then when I'm leaving, unnecessary, like, out the shower, like, I'm going to slip.
You need to calm down.
I need to fucking chill the fuck out. Wet floor, my fat ass, and be like, zip. Like.
It's not like a very big bathroom either.
No.
It's not like
you're
going to pinball.
If you recall, were we doing the podcast when I peed too hard and cracked my head open? Do you remember?
Hold on, repeat that and then tell the story.
did I tell? Maybe it was before the podcast.
I don't remember this at all.
Okay.
I don't remember you.
So I was working at the old folks' home as a chef. The night before a shift, I needed to be in super early to prep for like an upcoming holiday. It was like the day before Thanksgiving or something was coming up, or I was like working an extra shift for somebody. I got up at like midnight to take a piss because I'm fucking super hydrated. And all I remember was walking into the bathroom, needing to pee very bad, but being so tired and just being like, at night, the piss takes too long.
Oh, yeah.
If you're waking up for the piss,
7.5 minutes.
Unless it's like, skip, it's too long. I'm trying to sleep. So I'm trying to not open my eyes and wake up. So I'm doing that thing where I'm kind of closing my eyes.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm feeling myself like so tired. I'm like, I need to get this piss out. So I fucking, I fucking, like the whole, you know what I mean? And fucking ultra blacked out. Fell halfway forward, back into the door, busted the door hinge, cut my head open completely. It's about like a 5-inch scar on my head. My foot went forward. I kicked the toilet paper rack, broke my pinky toe, and then fucked up my elbow on the tile.
How do I not remember this?
I can show you the hole in the door. My crazy ass gets up. Janelle's like, what was that sound? I was already standing up when I came to. So apparently I blacked out from the fall, immediately stood back up. I came to already standing, ready to go. And she's like, what was that? I was like, I don't know. Washed my hands and got in bed. She wakes up like 10 minutes later because I'm kind of tossing and turning. Blood all over the pillow. Pillow is red. I'm like laying in blood. She's like, that's a fucking dead body. Wakes me up. What the fuck? Freaking the fuck out. She's like, I thought I heard a fucking crash. You fucking hit your head. She gets up. There's blood all the way around the toilet, leading back into bed. And my whole pillow is bloody. I'm just laying in it. And she's freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, it's fine. So concussed. And the one thing you look in the book, like, if you hurt your head, don't immediately go to sleep.
Yeah,
I just was like, my head's bleeding. And it just went to bed. Dude, I get up. I'm like arguing with her. Just blood running down me. I'm like, it's fine. She's like, we need to go to the fucking hospital. I'm like, just put a rag on it. So she's like, all right, crazy motherfucker. I'm just like, half awake, concussed. Put a rag on it. It slows down. Dude, I went to bed and I shit you not went to work at 6 a.m.
Yeah, you should have
with
went
a
to the
hole
hospital.
in my head. Oh, of course I should have went to the hospital, but someone had to cook for these fucking old women. So I'm in there banging out scrambled eggs. Blood is not gushing from my head, but my head is wide open, and my hair is like, like I had like a spiky hair at the time, so it was kind of covering this wound that's back here. I don't know if you can see a scar or not, but it's, that fucking long. Someone turns around, dude. I looked like an extra from the Thriller music video. I'm just like, dun, dun, dun. Turn around, it's just open. It's like, people at work are like, yo, dude, like you need to as soon as you can go to the hospital. I'm like, I know. Fucking get off work, go to the fucking not hospital to the urgent care. I'm already de-escalating. Hole in my head. I'm already like,
I'm over it.
I'm healing already. Like, she's like, you're not Wolverine. I'm like, I know, but I've seen all the movies. So we get to urgent care, go in. I'm like, the doctor's going to be matching my energy. He's going to be like, it's fine. It's a hole in your head. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds bad on paper, but it's not. You can have tons of holes in your head. I get in there and he's like, holy shit, I should have stapled this last night. What are you doing going to work? Like with the freaking, like the doctor's not freaking out, but he's like, you're a fucking.
Are you dumb?
He's like, hey, so that's your head, right? And there's a hole in it, and that's where your thoughts live. So we're going to try to, close where the thoughts live so they stay in there. He's like talking to me like I'm 7. Janelle's just sitting there like, I fucking told him. But I didn't miss any fucking work, and I didn't use any sick time like a bitch. I had a fucking hole in my head, and they had delicious scrambled eggs with chives and cream cheese on them that day. I had a fucking hole in my head. But I can't believe you didn't know that story. But yeah, I pissed too hard. If you push too hard,
Yeah.
and if you're a big fat dude like me, you will pass out. There's a nerve that runs from like your little pee-pee or something up to your heart or your head, or your pee-pee or your dick, vagal vasal nerve or one of those ones. And yeah, if you constrict it too much, it's lights out because it's got to conserve oxygen to your brain. So I like choked myself out with my dick, essentially. Like just.
That's a fucking strong prostate right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I figured.
you're
I was
healthy,
like,
bro.
maybe that's a good sign,
man. No
or maybe it's
cramp.
a super bad sign. Maybe my prostate is so small that it was like, "Eek," you know what I mean? And I went, because I don't really like. I mean, I'm not doing the whole like doctor thing,
Yeah.
like ever.
Yeah, we should. We
You
both.
think I should go to the doctor?
Well, I mean, we all should. I should have gone to the doctor a long fucking time ago. But I don't, because I mean, fuck it, dude. Whatever.
You gotta go get your back fixed. Get your
Yeah, I
shit
really
fused.
need to. I really, really need to. That's not fun. No one gives a fuck about my health.
Russian boxing. I look at my notes, just says Russian boxing. Say no more.
Yeah, dude, I'm having just like.
Okay, he puts on the ESPN app. I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm just waiting for my appointment, and it's doing like what do you call the intro? Like when you fluff. That's in porn, but like when you get the boxer ready by showing the movie. It's not fluffing.
It was just an
intro reel.
Yeah,
It's like the backstory to get you hyped.
Yeah,
for the fight.
it was a backstory. It was a theatrical kind of thing. Like,
And now this is boxing set in Russian, and this is Russians boxing, mostly other Russians or people, but it's a Russian production.
I think one dude was from Czech. One dude was from
but they're all
Dagestan.
Fucking snow monkeys. So they're showing a movie of what the guy does in his free time or what he enjoys, right? And it's him watching a kid's choir that's like some nationalist, like pro-military war history.
It was total
Russian,
like just blatant like 1960s America
like,
propaganda
the soldiers
in
go
20
to heaven.
Yeah.
And just like all these kids chanting, and he's like, yes, in a tracksuit, of course, watching the kids just like, yes, very good. I go to the land to fuck, drinking vodka and watching kids sing. Yeah, that's what inspires me to do the podcast. And then we think he's coming out after this movie that felt like what Dylan said perfectly was a fever dream.
Yeah, it had.
I mean, it could not be described better as a fever dream. The weird children's choir in his like square blocky Russian head just staring, and like all these other people that are at
random. I don't even know. It was.
They're doing a kids play about the war again or something, and he's like stoked. And then the music from the video manifests into a performance live at the arena. We thought it was a walkout. Nope. It's just like a government-sponsored intermission at a boxing match. They're just going off. They're like, yo, we are Russia, and we will fucking... Literally, we're going to fuck you up so bad, we're just going to send singing children first, and we'll still win. I mean, it's just about, like, all the soldiers go to heaven, and, we're going to fucking always be at war forever. And then the fighters walk out. He's, of course, got some weird, like, ring around his neck, but... Russian boxing is wild, and Russia needs to fucking get it together.
They need to chill.
The production in the video was bad. The audio was bad. Like, they're so wrapped up in just, like, the soldiers going to heaven that they're, like, not learning how to use Adobe. They're just like, I do not know, Oh, my God.
It was aggressive.
It's aggressive.
I think it was the RCC. So if you
why are
Google
Russian
that.
people... Yeah, RCC boxing.
Yeah.
But why are Russians so out of touch? Like, Igor at the shop. He whistles Jingle Bells 365 days a year and fucks up the last note. It's like... And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude! Dude. Fuck, dude! Hey, first of all, it's May. It's been May for a couple days. Don't whistle, one. Don't whistle fucking holiday songs, too.
Ever.
Specifically Christmas ones in spring. Okay, flowers are blooming. I don't want to think about fucking jolly old Saint Nick. And fourth of all, get the song right. It's Jingle Bells, dude. You've heard it. I've heard it. We've all been hearing you do it. But that last little doo-doo-doo is not in the song.
He probably does it on purpose.
Dude, Russia, get it together, dude. Why? It's like someone was building a country and got 3/4 of the way and was like, we're going to let them fucking figure it out the rest of the way. We're going to turn the lights off and leave.
And the last quarter was like the schools and libraries and everything.
Yeah. They built the tanks.
No, go to the trees.
They built the missiles. Yeah, we build all the square buildings and the big wide streets that no one's on. And it looks like DayZ where we live. And then we're about to build schools and parks and culture, and we just left. And they had to figure it out themselves. And so they're doing the thing where, have you seen the Russian kids swinging from the roofs in the snow? Have you seen like the bonkers ass? Like, there's these old videos of kids like tying handkerchiefs together, 4 or 5 story project style buildings.
Like cartoons.
Like
just like
being fucking like literal feral children in the snow. I shit you not, 4 or 5, 6 story like project style housing, stacked apartments. They're tying ropes and handkerchiefs to like the water cooler on the roof, sliding down the thing and like swinging around a 5-story building for fun. Like just
that's next level,
dude.
That's toughness.
You cannot
right
play
there.
with my kids. Like,
Yeah, stay away.
yeah. Tourism is down 197%. Like, yeah, no one wants to go there because yikes, dude.
Does anyone go to Russia?
I mean, I think you go to whatever Moscow Square to see the buildings that look like Fabergé eggs, and then you dip. You know what I mean? Like those fucking pointy ass like.
Jafar's hat painted like a Fabergé egg.
They are kind of like almost Middle Eastern, but then they're like white Middle Eastern people.
But you know what they definitely are?
Huh?
Boobies.
Boobies. Oh yeah, they're like pointy
nipples,
boobies.
dude. They're boobies.
Maybe it's just tit worship. That's what the whole architecture.
I'm
is
into
about.
that.
The architect is just like totally immature.
I'll throw my hat in the ring if Russia's just into titties.
Yeah, no,
maybe
it's just
that's
a
all
really,
they want.
It's a really immature guy. At one point, he did all. He was super. Had like the biggest contract, worked his whole life, and was like super serious. Everything was at. Then at the end, he's like, "I'm about to retire, and I just got the contract for Moscow Square. We're doing all tits on top, and then I'm fucking gonna blow my brains out and be done."
Right in the middle of it.
Yeah. Whoever was the czar at the time was just like, "All right, dude, sick joke, titty buildings."
He appreciates
he's like
the dedication.
It was lit, yeah. And then they both like cross their arms and do that dance where they drop down and and like Tetris plays or something, like whatever. They all just listen to the music from Tetris. Hey boy, have you heard the music from Tetris?
It's just acoustic Tetris.
Yeah, they're
music.
like, it is like the whole thing for music for us is only Tetris and Jingle Bells improper, They couldn't get the licensing from America for all of Jingle Bells.
So
Like,
that's why.
yeah, Walter Cronkite's like, hey, you're going to have all but that last note. They're like, it is fine. They do not know of reindeer and Santa Claus. They will not know, Couldn't afford all the Jingle Bells, dude. Get it together, Russia.
Yeah, seriously. Could you imagine if they had a New York Times crossword puzzle in Russia?
Oh my God.
Moscow Times.
Yeah, we were talking. What were we talking about? We're watching boxing, and these names are like someone just took a Scrabble board and hit it a bunch. It's all just versions of Khabib Nurmagomedov, and then he says it. He's like, "Oh, he's from Dagestan."
Yeah, and we're like, there it is.
And we finally heard the way Khabib.
It's how it's supposed to
His
be.
name
I think is he pronounced it sort of correctly.
Dude, he had to get a running start
and
for that name. He's like, Habib. Just like fucking a car was starting.
It's
Dude, it's like all the letters coming at you at once, and like Z's and B's and a
Dude,
P
all
with
the
a tail.
harshest letters.
Yeah,
it's not
dude,
even
it's
subtle.
No, dude, I mean, I thought German was harsh, but the Russians just belligerent, dude. They're just, you were drunk when you made everything.
Yeah.
That's Russia.
Backwards letters, second N's.
Yeah, there's
three different kinds of N.
Yeah, we talked about the alphabet on one episode. There's literally a backwards 3. Yeah. It's in the place of towards the end, and they put A in the middle, and it's shit's backwards. It's ultra fucked.
Luckily, we don't ever have to worry about them taking over.
Well, the problem is I think they're kind of buddies with China, and China's...
Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Is everyone buddies?
They're eating bats and building robots and shit, and just raising the price of top ramen.
Goddamn robots. Is the price of top ramen more?
Yeah, and there's this weird shit in Walmart now that's not good, top ramen, and it's got a little panda on it, and everyone's like, oh, it's got a panda on it, and it's dog shit. Don't get it. You heard it here first, folks. Fucking ramen police just pulled up into town, and they're like, that's some fucking fake-ass ramen,
sounds kind of good,
bitch.
Actually. Ramen sounds kind
Don't
of good.
get that
right
brand.
Now.
Stick with the
no, I'm gonna
Nissan,
get I'm gonna get the cheap
Nissan?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Top ramen or the Nissan.
Right.
Either of those.
Yeah.
Good.
Keep
the
it.
beef, chicken, good.
Yeah.
All good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't play that game. I need the cheap good ramen.
We need the good Asians to overthrow the bad Asians.
See, how can you tell them? Never mind.
We tell Samsung to go to war with Toshiba. You know what I'm saying? We tell Top Ramen to go to war with the panda stuff. We get the good Asians to take out the bad Asians, right? Kind of like we did in Vietnam, but for stuff.
We lost Vietnam.
Yeah, but this would go where this would hopefully go, like we attempted to do in Vietnam.
Oh, okay. No, we lost Vietnam. America won Vietnam. They pretty much
Oh
accomplished
yeah,
what
we've
they
never
wanted
lost
to
a war. We're
accomplish.
undefeated.
Yeah, no,
We're
they
the
don't.
Floyd Mayweather of like having
Yeah.
guns or whatever.
Fucking little 45-year-old dork running around chasing a 23-year-old.
Oh God. Wait, and it was the older brother.
I don't know.
He's fighting Floyd Mayweather's fighting the what's the older one? Jake is the young one.
Yeah.
Logan. I can't believe we're talking about this person, but he's
I
fighting.
don't even
Floyd.
like talking about it because
They're
it's so
not
annoying.
funny. They're not entertaining to me. I am to the point where like I might be old because I don't get it.
No, you do. We put up with Conor McGregor because at this point I've written him. He's a fucking. I can't even pretend to be like, yeah, I still like Conor. I like his antics because now he's just annoying. Because now he's a bad guy again. He's gone back to the heel where he's like, I'm not gonna donate the $500,000 Dustin Poirier's charity because he's like fucking on me and blah blah. And it's like, okay, dude, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
and all that, but like at least Conor can go in and knock someone out for real. Not a retired wrestler.
I mean, the one thing I do want to see out of all of this is one of them get knocked the fuck out. But these exhibition boxing matches are boring as fuck to me.
Yep.
These overly hyped, the Mike Tyson fight, the last Floyd Mayweather fights, the Conor versus Floyd. Exhibition means there's no knockouts, guys. Nobody gives a fuck about any of these. I mean, no real fighting fan or MMA fan gives a fuck if there's no knockouts. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're already saying there's no takedowns, there's no kicks. We're already doing boxing, right? So there's already the stupid, like, you know, like they can't even hug each other. Like, and then on top of that, you're going to take away knockouts. What are we watching for? A couple crisp jabs at 75%, maybe, if he gets pissed? Who gives a shit? That's not even a true test of like, oh, Jake Paul beat this guy.
Well, they will knock each other out. I mean, he knocked Ben out. He knocked the first guy out.
Right, but this against Floyd,
Oh, yeah.
that's a totally
it's gonna
different
be,
thing.
Yeah.
That's his brother, too. It's probably in a legit
Oh.
boxing. Because, like, the younger brother's the one that knocked out the basketball player and Ben Askren. The older brother is the one that's fighting Floyd Mayweather. They're both fucking just, like...
I think it's the same person.
I think it's fake, dude. I think
It's fake.
I think they're
too.
really
It's all
like
stupid.
not
They're
rich.
they just got all. No, they're rich.
I think it's,
Those dudes are loaded.
I think it's not as loaded as you'd think.
I mean, loaded compared to me. They're making mills.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're doing better than this podcast for sure.
They're not making as much as Floyd Mayweather is making. But they're making mills. Speaking of this podcast and another podcast called the Please Stop Podcast, I'm just kidding. You're probably
we
nice
found
people.
another Please Stop podcast. Go harass them. It's like these weird British cucks that were like, we used to be Christian and now we're not. And now we're like fucking bisexual feminists with blue hair. And we're going to drink tea and talk about like orphans and some boring ass shit. I don't know. They need to fucking please stop. So go harass their Facebook, dude. Fuck them. Fuck them. This is war. We're going to start a micro war with these fucking weird tea drinking cucks. And I hope you watch this clip.
They probably won't.
They'll never see him. You fucking eat a dick anyways. Belgium or wherever you're from. Actually, we're probably related. Good day, you know? After the 23andMe, I'm as white as it gets.
But
dude.
also,
Pure as a driven snow.
But also, how you doing?
Right. Hey, also, are you hot?
How you doing?
Also, Janelle's watching this. Fucking whoops. Hi.
It's for me.
Yeah, it's for Dylan. He doesn't have a stain on his shirt. Fucking
God
Carhartt.
damn it!
Right before the
so
podcast.
self-conscious, dude.
Can you see the stain on my shirt? I'm like, no, you're good. Sat down, just like little devil horns grew from my head.
This is like the
the
first
stain.
time in a long time I ever didn't wear an undershirt. No undershirt.
You're a
'Cause
double
it's
shirt
baggy.
guy?
I always wear an
I
undershirt.
thought only Mexicans did that.
Nope, I'm self-conscious of my midriff.
Oh.
And
See,
my butt
I
crack.
should.
I don't like my butt
Here,
crack.
back to the
at all.
me not giving a fuck about my wiener. I should be wearing 2 shirts, but I don't give a fuck.
I know. See, it's
See,
weird. It's a
and I
weird
don't.
thing.
I just feel like it's something only Mexicans do. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like
Oh,
Mexican people always wear 2 shirts, and it's like you look hot, you look uncomfortable.
it doesn't. I mean, they're.
Jerry at work, 2 shirts. Mike,
Oh, they wear like
2
two shirts. I don't wear
Yeah,
like
yeah,
an
yeah,
actual
yeah.
T-shirt under my
oh
T-shirt.
no, these motherfuckers wear a white shirt under every. Yeah,
They
yeah.
like to look good.
Yeah.
He tells me about his old days. They like to fucking. They
Be
used
like
to.
crisp.
They used to iron
Used to
their
iron
shirts
shit.
and their
Oh,
stuff. And
dude,
they're,
I need to
oh,
see cholo pictures of them. Hey,
Yeah.
one of you two are
we gotta
listening.
get-
I need to see your hardcore '90s cholo pictures of real fucking.
We just
bad.
got to get them in here and have them show us.
I would love to have them on the podcast. Yeah, if you guys want to come do the fucking podcast, that would be a blast. We could really do a Please Stop Granite.
They're
Shop.
like not Southern California, but they're like
Yeah, I'm
California.
from fucking California too. We'll
I
get
know.
hella spicked out. We'll have fucking carnitas in here and talk about fucking
That's-
Dickies and high socks, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll put a flannel 1 button up, dude. We will listen to fucking E40 and do this thing.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Dude,
Those two
now
are
I
awesome.
wanna Dude, we should have done that on Cinco de Mayo. That would have been so sick, dude. I mean, it's too far out, but next Cinco de Mayo, or we film it and we release it on Cinco de Mayo. Just do a totally, just totally redecorate the fucking place. Hats, big oversized guitars. That's like way over the top racist, though.
But if they're here, it's fine. If they laugh,
we
it's
get
cool,
the pass.
Right? Is that how it works?
Not if we set it up first and they walk in and they're like, oh, you made this look like a Mexican restaurant.
They would. I guarantee they'd piss themselves if they walked through the door and saw that.
Yeah.
They'd love it.
That would probably be pretty fucking funny.
It would make them feel like they were at home.
Yeah.
So
in Spain or Mexico?
Or
California.
Southern California.
It's so weird how it's like, if you're Spanish, you can be white and live in Europe, but you speak the same. Like these motherfuckers got around. Like
everywhere.
Dude, the fucking Christopher Columbus, Chrissy Columbus, Chrissy Conqueror,
Chrissy Conqueror.
Chrissy comes in some natives and fucking just dips. And
those ships were leaving.
Yeah,
lots of babies.
Yeah, Chrissy comes in a Mayan temple.
I mean, we read my percentages. I am a mutt.
And until I can prove it, you're more native than me, dude. You're getting blankets for Christmas, not me. I've lived my whole life being like, you're a prairie N-word and you're a fucking pineapple eater. No, sir. I'm a card-carrying white. I'm a wasp. I'm not fucking... Bzzz, you know what I mean? Eat chicken in August and make nests in the spring. I'm a wasp, dude.
It's a shame, really.
And you are a fucking true mutt because you had...
I'm a mutt.
Didn't you have Asian, too?
I have tainted blood. Yeah, it was like 0.9%.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Fireworks and fried rice and fucking a little bit of...
Yeah, dude, I still got a little bit of the... And my skin, it told me I'm 3%, less than 3% likely to have the skin tone that I have. Like my Italian side, I still have that all in.
So you're a unicorn mutt.
I'm a unicorn mutt, bro.
Which, if you're gay, also means that you're
a third in a relationship for both people.
Dude, you should make a Tinder and just name it Unicorn Mutt. No. Unicorn Mutt down to do crunches and
DFW, dude.
Mindfulness.
Down for whatever.
Yeah, down for jazzercise and fucking butt play. And I'm a unicorn mutt. That's part Italian.
No, because now the mutt's going to be a problem. Because if I put unicorn and then mutt, they're going to be like, oh, he dresses up like a dog.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to get some real freaks.
Yeah. You could be like, I'm mostly WAP, but I'm also, because like, you know what I mean? A play on words. And have your like flat ass in the picture. Like, just kidding, I'm Italian, my ass is flat. Like, the other WAP. The really racist one. Like, oh, he's a tranny.
I have the eyes for
it. Me and Janelle this morning, she was like, because she cut her hair short, she's like, I could like pull off being a boy. And I was like, yeah, you could probably do it. And then I like, of course, competitive, like, yeah, but I could be a chick. I could be a hot chick too. Like, I don't know why the fuck I care. And she's like, yeah. And it wasn't the answer I was looking for. I wanted to be like, oh, you'd be so hot. Like, I give a fuck. I'm like, yeah, but I'd be like, hot, right? You know, like, she's walking around. She's like, yeah, this would be fine.
Yeah, you'd be a pretty good looking boy.
Like, you're all right. I almost took it as a challenge. I was like, I will cut my dick off and get sick tits and be like, are you happy now? Like, I'm just a 10 just to prove a point, but I didn't. But like, my brain went there.
You almost did.
I almost did.
Oh,
too much. Yeah, too much.
Fever dream.
I
think all day's been a fever dream.
Yeah. And your mom, I mean, we're doing the podcast. We were going to do the podcast on Thursday, but your mom said that she doesn't care about Mother's Day or you.
Yep.
So that's two parents that have walked out of your life. And so we're doing it on a Friday now instead.
Yep. Which is fine.
It's fine. I mean, you don't have parents.
I don't have any parents. No one loves me.
It's fine.
I'm alone.
It's fine. We got to get you out. You need to go to Bunker Bar down the road.
No.
If you live in Post Falls, go to
dude.
Bunker Bar. It's an interesting meeting of weird biker dudes, dads that own construction companies, and like hourglass-shaped waitresses that are way methed out, and like a couple normal ones that are like probably in the dating range for you, but
not bartenders. I can't handle that.
You want to date a bartender?
I can't handle that lifestyle. Are you kidding me, dude? I'm working tonight. Come see me. Hey, it's 9:30. Calm down.
But you could go on like a Friday.
Yeah, I could. But I'd rather go to a comedy
watch
club.
her get hit on by like 9
Yeah,
kids.
I can't see. I had a conversation with somebody or as have it was just like we were just texting, and they were like, "Hey, just so you're aware, the reason this happens to you is because you're way jealous over everything." And I had a
You're jealous?
I am aggressively jealous of a lot of weird things.
I don't see that.
I am very jealous of not of you, of course.
I was like, wow, I don't get any of that. You're like, yeah, I'm not sending any of that towards you.
I don't.
Oh, it depends.
It's kind of a. Yeah, I don't know. I am weird. It's weird ways, and I can't even
You're talking
explain
about like with women only?
Yeah, kind of.
That's a beta characteristic.
It's pretty sad.
It's a beta.
But it's not like I'm not like aggressively jealous to the point where I am harassed. It's all in my own brain.
I think there's a difference
it's a mental block.
There's a difference between territorial and jealous, though.
Yeah, I'm not territorial.
You can be protective without being jealous, but like, I mean, I guess where do you would have to be really fucking specific. Like,
I know that's I
because I'm not saying like share your girlfriend with people, but like I don't give a fuck if dudes are like looking at
it's not
I'm with.
Yeah,
that doesn't bug me. Or messaging them, message away, dude.
Yeah,
you gotta trust the person enough to be like,
not when I'm like, it's not even when I'm with a girl. It's just there's just weird thing. I don't know. Can't explain it. It's just aggressive jealousy over things I can't control.
Oh,
I think
I'm
is the
pro at ignoring things I can't control, dude. That's my special move. That's my smash button. That's my smash button.
Nope.
I'm like, oh, is that something that I can't control or affect? Cool. Guess I'm gonna not give a fuck about that, and then I just stop thinking about it.
Man, that's a superpower.
It's a fucking superpower.
It's a superpower.
But then like a drug, I abuse it. I can use it on anything. If something becomes too difficult, or if something becomes a waste of too much energy, I can be like, magic wand, and I don't give a fuck, and just cast that spell on anything.
Yeah, see, I do. This is
the dog. My dog was just murdered by the fucking Night Stalker. I don't give a shit because there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah,
the dog's gone.
See, I do that. I go, I don't give a shit. But then I feel bad about don't giving a shit, and then I feel bad about going back to doing it.
A guilt spiral.
It's wild.
Right. So that's when you're like, I don't give a shit, and then you put the wand in your mouth and pull the trigger.
And it just on repeat.
Yeah, just blow your brains out with the wand, and then you're like, oh.
You're like, oh, I'm in purgatory. Again, purgatory.
Yeah, just make yourself not give a shit about everything.
It's Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
It's insane. No.
You scared
Groundhog's
me.
Day.
You scared me. I thought I missed Groundhog's Day. I almost missed a payment. Yeah, I'm like, I fucking, I owe that guy money. Like,
you're like, Pugsy!
Yeah. Oh my God, Bill Murray's just waking up.
But yeah, that's... it's a vicious cycle, bro.
I need to not hit that.
Yeah,
I hit that. You were telling the story, and I was just taking like one continuous hit, and then when I blew it out, like the walls of my lungs just kind of gently clapped together like the wings of a butterfly, and like my heart stopped. So.
The wings of a butterfly.
It's still happening again, dude.
Yep.
It's still happening again.
What do you have another topic that you wanted to talk about?
There was a couple weird things that were just pissing me off. I had a couple like please stop-ish type things that were pissing off. I mean, the Jingle Bells one is
that's
hands down learn the song.
Yep.
Another observation I had this week is as soon as like my weather app updated and it said that there was an 80-degree day coming in the next 7-day period, dude, it's like Jeeps were blooming, and the Jeep guys came out, and I mean, there's big truck guy, there's loud truck guy, there's short, small truck guy, there's big smoke truck guy, there's bicycle guy and scooter guy, but Jeep guy, that's a rare breed, and one of my favorite guys. Hey, get doors, first of all. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, hey, the car's not all the way built.
Why are your kids in
here? Yeah, I don't get it. It rides like a red wagon, and they suck. Awful vehicles.
Awful.
If you're off-road, super fucking badass. Don't know why I need to go trash a vehicle off-road, but I get it. It's fun. But, man, driving a Jeep on a regular man-made road, you look weird, and I don't get it, and they're not comfortable. But like,
it's an accessory almost.
Yeah, it's gonna be warm, dude. Dude's already in shorts, sandals, with no doors on a Jeep, driving around like, going to the beach, dude. I'm
Oakley's.
Like, dude, every fucking year, the first fucking sunny day, there's no doors on my car, and it's just like,
you can give those guys. They probably have so much fun. They're probably so self-absorbed and stuff, but they probably in their brain, they're probably just
classic rock on
constantly
12.
in Margaritaville, just constantly. just because they think they're so cool. I guess that's the
you have
advantage.
to consciously take the doors off the vehicle before you leave the house. So, yeah. It's not like they're driving down the road and it's like taking off your sunglasses. You're like, fuck it, I'll take the doors off. And then just fucking fly off. Like, you have to get up in the morning and get a wrench and be like, I'm going to be that guy. Like, in the shower, he knows he's taking the doors off the fucking Jeep later. Fuck off, dude. Like, this is premeditated fuckery, dude. In court, that would be first degree.
Do you feel the same way about convertibles?
Convertibles, no, because the car does it and you take it with you.
It's true.
It's part of the car, fine.
It
doesn't press a button. Okay. But Jeeps don't have like rocket doors that fly away and like meet you back at home or anything. Like, I've seen dudes pull the doors off and put them in the back, and those are just like the unprepared Jeep owners.
Yeah,
the
like,
other
what
Jeep
are you
owners
doing?
are like, guy, come on, you're making us all look bad. Like, but yeah, just to consciously wake up and be like, I'm gonna take the fucking doors off my car and go for a cruise on Main Street. You look like a rock climbing pedophile. Like, put the doors back on. Hey, put a roof on it too while you're at it.
You youth pastor?
Hey, that's a giant go-kart. There's no roof. There's no windows. It's got a windshield. Like, it's not World War One. Go to the woods.
Your wife's hair's blowing all
yeah,
mess,
and the wind. Like
God,
you have to
dude.
be a bald dude with the volleyball glasses on for the car to not make sense. With my fucking nicely shampooed hair would be all in my nose and mouth. And then if I put it up, I'd look like that guy. You cannot have a ponytail in a Jeep. No doors on the car and your hair's up in a bun. Fucking drive to hell.
Santa Cruz, California. Could you have a Jeep with a
No,
ponytail?
drive to hell. You can, but drive to hell.
Keep going south.
Yeah. You're close. You're close. Like you can be down there. That's fine for you, but drive straight to hell. As soon as you're done swimming for the day,
Look at the ocean.
yeah, go
out,
towards
watch-
hell, wherever that is. Like fuck.
Okay. Well,
So that was just
get rid of your Jeep. You know.
Yeah,
you know.
Jeeps are canceled.
You know, Riker Nicole drive a Jeep.
No.
Not one of the Jeep Wranglers.
Like one of the
but
fake Jeeps.
It's like one of the SUV Jeeps.
Oh, okay. That's like
Like white girl Jeep.
There's Jeeps in the
Yeah.
woods. There's Jeeps with no doors on driving around. Then below them, there's the guys with the doors in the back because he wasn't prepared. And below them are the people with like the grocery getters that just say Jeep on them. They're Jeep brand, but it's not a Jeep. Fucking so angry, dude. Hey, call it something else. Huh? It's not a Jeep. It's a fucking van. It's a fucking go-kart. It's a lawnmower. Like, make clothing, dude. Fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, buy the lighter company, too. Sue them. The Jeep.
There's a Jeep.
How
lighter?
did they get it? No, there should be. The Jeep. How have these two companies not done battle? Lighters and cars? Like, come on, dude. Swallow it up. Get the branding going. But
You would think after the split, after they stopped taking the cigarette lighters out, they would have had a little. They would have got together. Because you know how they don't
that
put
would
the.
have been
You
when I
remember
bought
that?
them. Yes.
We're getting to that point where I could say we're old enough
I
to
don't have one in my
remember.
car.
I don't have one in my car.
Wait, no. I do.
But they don't come with the actual.
I don't have an ashtray.
They don't come with the actual cigarette lighter. The
Right.
one you pressed in and heated up. You know,
Yeah.
Goofy movie when he heats the soup up on
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I
bitch.
know Goofy movie.
Yeah,
And that's not
good.
possible.
Well, no, but it's a Goofy.
I know.
Neither is
It's
Sasquatch
Goofy.
doing the fucking Thriller dance in front of
Okay.
your.
Touche. It is
Come on, dog.
Goofy.
They're talking dogs.
They are dogs. Wait,
Are
dude,
they?
I'm gonna fucking blow your
They're
mind.
not
right now.
dogs.
They're cows, dude. What the fuck, dude? Let that sink in. They're not dogs. They're cows. Those are
No,
cows.
they're not.
Those are cows. Because everyone's like, why would a dog own another dog, dude? Think about that.
He doesn't own. It's his son.
No,
Oh,
not
they
the sa-
Pluto.
They have Pluto. Pluto's a dog, right? A dog wouldn't. I mean, that's some fucked up Walter Disney. Walter, what are you up to, dude?
Besides
Like
racism.
this one dog's like, "Rah, I became part of a human. It hurts," and then the one doesn't, and he's like, "We'll make him live outside." Like what? It's a cow. Goofy's a cow, right? Is this a fever dream?
You're making this up.
Goofy is not a dog, right? I'm
Tell
gonna
me-
look this up.
tell me
Goofy
you're
is
making
not
this up.
a dog. Goofy isn't actually a dog. Is he a dog or a cow? Deputy dog, George D. Goofus. Species, anthropomorphic dog.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Who told me it was a cow?
I don't know, man. Someone's lying to you. Yeah, he's got to be a dog. That doesn't even make sense.
Did I just spread fake news?
Yeah, you did.
I'm on a Goofy Wikipedia right now. This is where my life has become. Like,
Oh.
this has also... That sentence means the podcast is over. This is where my life has become. That hurts. My
Okay.
brain.
Well, yeah, that's a good stopping point, I think.
God damn it, he's an anthropomorphic dog.
He's a dog. He's a dog.
Somebody told me he was a fucking cow. Whoever the fuck told me he was a cow, the joke finally hit its punchline. You fucking go fuck yourself, dude. Go drive a Jeep to hell.
Go drive a Jeep to hell.
I'll see you next week, and D&D's probably coming soon. Fuck.